The whole aspect of sadhana, in any type of sadhana that we see, the whole aspect of sadhana in spirituality is actually about removing and working on karmas. The sadhana creates an internal space by removing karmas where deeper and deeper states of meditation is possible. So if we are a sincere sadhak, the most important thing in nature that we need to look upon is the time where nature gives you the support to release the karmas a little more easier than usual. There are different time windows and different portals where such release can happen. The most powerful release, the time for the most powerful release is about to come. In today's video, I'm just going to tell you about why this time of Mahalaya or this Shardiya Navratri is something very uniquely powerful in last so many years that we have ever seen or come across. As a sincere sadhak, when we are talking of dissolution, this word Mahalaya becomes very important. The word Maha means the great, and the word Laya means dissolving, dissolution. It is not actually destruction, because some people say it's about destruction. No, it's not about destruction. The word Laya literally means dissolution. So this time of Mahalaya is a time when this very big, on a very large scale, the energy of dissolution is available in nature. So as a sadhak, what is most important for us? We are moving towards dissolution. So hence this time becomes very powerful for us. Now look at the most important thing. For any awakening to happen towards dissolution, the most important and necessary thing is the intervention of grace. If and only if there is a descent of grace, the awakening can happen. The dissolution can happen. So Mahalaya is the time of dissolution only because there is a descent of Shakti that allows the awakening to happen. There is a descent of Shakti. So when we talk of any spiritual sadhana, why do we say that it is important and necessary for there to be a guru? Is only because the guru allows the descent to happen, the descent of grace to happen. Now when we are talking of this time of Mahalaya, which is about to come, this time of Mahalaya, especially this year, is very unique, or in a way it's very powerful because of specific reasons. Because this is the time where astrologically the significator of grace, which we call as the Guru or Jupiter, is placed in a certain nakshatra which is related to Shakti. The nakshatra of Ashlesha. This nakshatra of Ashlesha is related to Nagas. The word Ashlesha literally means the coiling. And what is coiled? A snake is coiled. Your patterns, your karmas are coiled. Kundalini, it is called Kundal, means coiling. And your astrological chart, which depicts your karmas, your prarabdha, is also coiled. Actually, in a way, everything in nature is a spiral, is a coiled aspect. So Ashlesha Nakshatra is not just associated with Nagas, which are the other dimensional beings, though that is true that it is associated with that. But more fundamentally than that, Ashlesha Nakshatra is associated with our Kundalini. Because it is associated with Kundalini, it is associated with Shakti. It is associated with awakening. And Mahalaya itself is about awakening. There are few nakshatras which are called the nakshatras which have some kind of a karmic knot. So Ashlesha Nakshatra has that karmic knot. We call it Gandanta. Gandanta, Ganda means the knot, Gandanta is a karmic knot which comprises of the karmas which are inherited over lifetimes. The old dead identity which in a way still lives in you, which impacts you, which is not needed but has to be released. Your karmic patterns, which are not just associated with you but also your ancestors. So, all these karmic patterns are in form of a knot. And see the beauty of Mahalaya. It actually starts with Pitru Paksha, the time window where the great dissolution of the Pitrus, of the ancestors, or the departed beings is possible, because the departed beings and Pitrus and their karmic debts are not just present somewhere else but also has a grip on your own life and evolution. So it becomes very, very important to take care of tarpana or doing shraddh during the Pitru Paksha. Soon after Pitru Paksha, we have Devi Paksha, where Shakti descends for this ultimate, I would say, a dance of destruction within us. So here is a time of dissolving our own karmas and awakening and rising into a higher possibility as a sadhak. So if you're already into some kind of a sadhana which you've been doing from long time, it is a time to intensify that sadhana. Even during Pitru Paksha, it is a time to intensify that sadhana. But during the Devi Paksha, that is like a treasure window that's given to us. So during this time of Pitru Paksha, we will be doing a small session where I will be taking you through how to do the Tarpanam and what should be your internal state for the Tarpanam to be the most impactful one. So now during Devi Paksha, I will take you through a powerful process called Shakti Dharana. Shakti Dharana is a very systematized internal process where the external ritual is not needed. It's an internal way to move towards self-dissolution by embodying the grace of Devi. Devi is responsible of giving you a lot of things in the world because she's the mother. She's capable of giving everything, what not. She can give you everything. But if you really want the highest, you have to let go of all and just stay focused on that. That you want nothing but to dissolve into her so that you can just totally dissolve all that you have, and her force is capable of burning it all. So Shakti Dharana is a powerful tool or a systematic tool to gradually work and prepare your system to become a vessel of Devi's grace, her descent. We will also take you through a powerful meditation. It's an experience by itself, which will happen in the last 3 days of Navratri or Devi Paksha. The last 3 days, which is the 7th, 8th, and 9th day, we will culminate this with a meditation for 3 days. And during these 3 days, you will learn how to really be in an experience of connection and sit with Devi. So Jupiter enters into the last part of Ashlesha Nakshatra, where this Gandanta is. It enters that part around 8th, and you have Navratri, the Devi Paksha, and you do the sadhana with me during that whole Devi Paksha time. And gradually, when the time comes, the Jupiter continues to move towards that Gandanta point and crosses that knot in the end of October, which is 30th or 31st of October. That is the time when the Jupiter is crossing that knot. This is a time to continue to do your sadhana and reap maximum benefits of this year's Mahalaya, which definitely is something very powerful which you should not miss. Thank you.